Ah, there's that music that makes people think, if only my head had been severed in that industrial accident. But sadly, no.
It's a bit harsh. All right, welcome everybody. Here we are. Can you hear that little plunk in the background?
Yes, I can. Is he going to stop at some point? Could you stop now?
Tony Catz.
Thank you, Tony.
Hello.
How's it
Tony's
going
back.
there? He's
I'm
back.
here.
People loved you when you were on last time.
Love's a strong word.
I gave you enough time to save up some money to be able to afford to get me back again.
That's what it was about.
Chattier now.
There you go.
It's gone to his head. Showbiz has finally gone to his
And
head.
what a head it's gone to. All right. Last time I saw a head like that, a rabbi was operating on it.
Thanks, Marty.
That's a good one. All right. So, well, we better find out what you've been up to, Tony. What have you been doing?
I've been working very hard.
At Hillside Air Conditioning.
Well, Marty, yesterday I had a colonoscopy.
You want to? Actually, you know what you did? You
I
wrote
had
on the internet, "I'm having an interscopy."
No, well,
What the hell? I actually Googled interscopy. I wanted to know what it was.
Yes.
yeah,
And they came up with endoscopy,
yeah.
which is endoscopy, right?
Right.
And I didn't think you were. I actually think you might have been having just the tube down the throat to see if you got any tummy issues. Is that actually right?
Well, I don't know what happened, but all I know is before I went to sleep,
Yeah.
and then I woke up, the doctor had a big smile on his face.
Okay. Did he go up your barnet or down your mouth?
Well, I don't know.
You would have had a slightest. They would have mentioned it. It would come up.
Which end?
Yes. Where do I put my pants? On the chair next to mine, he said.
Oh, no. Well,
So, how did you feel? You all right now?
I felt good. Yeah.
So did they say everything was all right?
Yeah.
What did he say to you?
They'll tell me in a few days.
They didn't mention. Oh, that's bad news.
Why?
Because usually if everything's all right, they say, oh, no, everything's fine.
No.
But if it's all bad, they go, oh, we'll let you know in a few days. If you make it that long.
Oh, no, this could be the your swan song.
You're not big enough to have a tumour. What do you... I suppose that's the upside.
Oh,
Maybe they put the thing down his throat, come out his bum.
He looks like a fucking sea monkey. You know. How
Don't,
big can a
Marty.
tumour be?
Oh, he's cruel to you today.
He sits
I
in that
know.
ad in the back of the comics with a crown on his head. He made a fortune out of that modelling career.
I'm glad you got dressed to know I'm coming today.
Oh, look at you.
No,
Checkered
look at
shirt and
me. Why?
tracksuit.
I always dress like this.
The official costume of Malta.
Oh. Actually.
All right, well, that's good. Then you're well. There's nothing.
No, we don't know
problem.
yet.
No,
Well,
I'm
we-
okay.
We're hoping. We're praying.
let's go
Thoughts
with-
and prayers. Coming your way. All our thoughts and prayers.
Let's go with the affirmative. Hopefully he's
Yeah.
well.
Well, if you aren't well, can I have your ukulele?
We are 1.5 at the moment, too. Let everybody know.
What does that mean?
Well, we've got to keep our distance.
What are you? Oh, I was
Yeah.
wondering why
What
you're
are
looking
you
at the
looking
roof.
Yeah, no, we've got to keep...
We're
It's
that
not
tall.
between you and the roof.
No.
Oh, it's coronavirus from the roof.
No,
Oh, I'm safe. I won't get it.
I'm looking ahead.
Yes, you sure
No.
are.
Already you're killing it. Already,
Yeah.
it's already a better podcast, isn't it?
There you go.
Yeah, the judges are out. What are we talking about today, Ken? What band?
Well, go on.
Oh, are we talking about?
I thought you were going to play it.
Sadie.
No.
Sadie?
We're not talking about
Okay.
John Farnham just because you know one song.
Wait, he was Johnny Farnham then when he
Oh,
did
yes,
Sadie.
he was too.
Are we talking about a band that has 2 letters at the start of their name and 3 letters at the end of their name?
Yes?
Okay.
Is that it?
It was just
ZZ
a wild
Top?
guess.
ZZ Top.
No. You know the only guy in that band who didn't have a beard? His name was Beard.
Frank Beard.
How extraordinary.
It is. And what about the other two guys?
He was a drummer,
Yes. What about the
but
other?
not the first drummer.
What about Billy Smoothface? He was good.
Yeah. What about Frankie Razor? Or Jill Et?
Jules.
Or
was his
Remington?
All right. So, how much do you know about ZZ Top, Tony?
Well, anything. Yeah, you ask me any question about Z-Top, I'll give you an answer.
It might not be the right one.
Will it be? I don't know.
It won't be passion free, will it?
What they found out was about ZZ Top, they had legs and they knew how to use them.
Ah,
Yeah,
see?
yeah. Well, they never had beards. Well, they had beards when they first started,
Okay.
and then after.
Let's just clarify that. They never had beards Although they had beards when they first started.
They never-
Also in the middle and at the end.
So when they were born,
Yes, no beards.
and no beard.
Beardless.
That's right. They were beardless top.
Yes, they were, Tony.
Top.
There was no stage in their career where they called bearded top.
That was their first name. And it wasn't Beardless Top. It was the Beardless Top.
All right.
We'll play Saturday
How many?
night.
You know everything about him. How many records do they sell?
Oh. Millions.
That's just a ballpark figure. Don't hold him to that.
Yeah.
We don't want to get tied in here. Can I,
haven't got my
have a
cal-
crack? That's
I
usually
haven't
what you
got my
ask me.
calculator.
Let me have a go. I say 40 million.
Oh,
Oh,
close.
you're close, yeah.
How the hell would you know, Newt Nut?
Well, I got my calculator. I was calculating. Jesus. You want to play Saturday now?
You're killing me, mate.
Okay.
Let's go.
In excess of we've started. In excess of 50 million.
Well, that could
we
be
were close.
900
It's
million.
40.
Very close. Very close.
I'm not bad with that, am I? I go all
No,
right
you
with that.
normally get
Very
them pretty
clever.
well. Pretty good. How many do you think Fleetwood Mac have sold?
Oh.
I'm asking because no one gets it right.
Oh, that would have been excessive. 50.
No, they were in excess of 50. I say 300.
You're right.
Yes, but I have done
knows?
this before.
Marty.
I do know.
Yeah. Now, all right.
Okay.
So ZZ Top.
Now, ZZ Top, not the prettiest band to look at.
No.
So they should be your guiding light in the music industry. You could say, if those fat bearded fucks could make it, there's still hope for me.
I do set my heights on the.
You know how you could improve your sales? By applying for government grants on behalf of blind people. If they had more available expenditure, you could sell more records. By the way, your new single, I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Very good.
Thank you. Stand up. What about you, Tony? Are you going to
Exactly.
say anything?
I am standing.
I don't think he's even
I am standing. What do you mean?
Stand up.
I wrote it about
standing.
Tony Catz. Stand up, Tony.
Yes.
I am.
Although
Teach you anything about the microphone.
there's a
again.
demographic it's not going well with. The paraplegics don't like it. They hate it.
Well, we're expecting big things very soon.
That's what your mum said, Tony. She was wrong.
Hey, you haven't seen me yet, buddy.
Oh, look out.
Hey, I'll show you a thing or two.
Old hung like a horse, Tony.
Yeah, if his legs were as big as his schlong and be playing basketball.
Next minute, they'll be calling me Cactus.
Oh, they call you. They call you tripod.
Yes.
Cactus because he's got a big prick.
I think it's... Isn't that wonderful we include people with special needs in this?
Yeah, we think of everyone.
Yeah.
Why should we not insult them?
No, I'm talking about letting him
him.
join us. All right.
All right, back to ZZ Top. Now, so far, Tony, you're not hitting a great score so far.
Well, there was 3 of them.
Well,
No, there were 4 of them. But go on.
There was Z, and Top.
No, there was
Three
ZZ,
of them.
there was 2, and P.
What happened to the other one?
He died. What did he die of? Loneliness.
Oh, poor
now,
bastard.
do you know this? Billy Gibbons.
Yes.
Billy Gibbons. William Gibbons.
I'll tell you about our drinking thing we used to
What
do.
about
too.
his cousin, Johnny Fender?
Billy Gibbons?
Gibson, you idiot.
Oh,
Billy Gibbons,
Yes.
he's cross-eyed. Do you know that?
no.
That's why he wears
His
sunglasses.
eyes got mad all the time.
He's cross-eyed.
Never knew that.
Yes. Joey Menta told me because he toured with ZZ Top around Texas when he was in a band called When in the
Texas?
Rockets. No,
You were in a band called Texas.
we were in a band called Texas together.
Yeah.
we
Were
played
you in
that-
Texas?
We
Was
paid-
your name Sam Antonio?
What stays on the road? What is it? No, what happens on the road stays on the road.
Yeah, but we will tell you about our drink.
That was your problem, you see.
What was our drink?
Tequila.
No,
Oh,
Nice guess. Can I have a go? Lemon cordial.
no.
Death Charger.
Death Charger. You got us into that Death Charger.
Yeah, DEATH.
And what did it consist
Not
of?
depth.
Not depth.
As opposed to the actual drink. You called it a death
Yeah,
charge.
we went a different way. And what was in it?
Scotch?
Oh, were you even there?
It was.
Double Southern Comfort and beer in a pot,
Ah.
and you scull it.
Oh, my God. Was that before the gig or after the gig?
During.
No, I think it was before. We had to get warmed up.
Yeah, but very potent drink. Very potent drink.
How potent?
Yeah.
Well, I remember that one of our roadies had one, and he said, "I want another one." I said, "I don't think you should." Next day, we went to rehearsal, and he walked in. He was all cut up and bloodied, and said, "What happened?" And he said, "I walked in front of a car and thought it was a taxi."
Oh,
was
my.
so
That's
drunk.
what happens when you play on the road.
Yeah, that's right. We're on the road again. So yeah,
Play that one.
here we go. He knows that one. Tony's going to give us a song later.
No.
Could be Sadie.
Don't
The
threaten
States.
us. We used to, when I was in a band called the Knuckle Dusters, we used to drink a drink called Block and Tackle. Yeah, drink a litre, walk a block, you tackle anybody. All right, can we get back to the band?
Yeah.
Okay.
ZZ Top, where did they start, Ken?
Texas.
And if you don't stop playing that, I'm going to stab you in the eye. Thank you.
They've been together for since 1970.
70 years.
No, since 1970.
70.
Since 1970,
Yes.
never changed a member.
Never.
No.
Ugh, they must be filthy.
Richie
Richie Valens?
Jimi Hendrix.
He wasn't in it.
They love
Trust
Jimi
me.
Hendrix.
You
They
know
love
why?
Jimi
No
Hendrix.
beard.
No, he had a moustache. Couldn't get in. Jimi Hendrix.
You know when he died,
Yeah.
the priest at his funeral said, I guess God needed a new lead guitarist.
Ah.
That's what he said.
Did he?
You can only ever apply that to music, though.
Yeah.
Because never at a funeral the priest would go, I guess God needed a new Pizza Hut assistant manager.
Yes, that's true. Well, no, I was going to say Jimi Hendrix died of toe cancer, but that was Bob Marley.
Yes, that's because he was putting them out on the ground. The doctor said, you've got to smoke half a joint and then put it out with your foot. And he
Otherwise
died
you'll
of-
get cancer.
Yeah, and he got toe cancer.
Jimi Hendrix,
Toe cancer.
he died.
Of loneliness.
He was on his own.
They all do.
They say that he owed money, and these gangsters came in and held a funnel and poured, I think, wine down his throat.
Oh, you would have survived that.
What?
You. If they had done that to you,
I would have go, keep going,
Yeah,
boys.
keep going.
Oh, yeah.
They'd go, we can't kill
we
this
gotta
guy.
get more wine. He's drunk all the wine.
We can't kill this guy.
This guy, he's like unkillable.
So, anyhow, Jimi Hendrix thinks Billy Gibson was one of the greatest young guitarists. He said that on a Tonight Show.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
No.
And what about the movies they appeared in? Did you know that?
They appeared in lots of movies, such as,
Back to the Future 3.
yes,
But here's the one
Front
you
of
probably...
the Past, which was the sequel to the before one.
Yes. Here's the one you
Oh,
probably
speaking
know.
of time machines, because I love that movie,
Yeah.
my wife came out of Time Machine and she said to me, God, you've aged. I said, you haven't turned it on.
But you'd know them from this film. Mother Goose, Rock and Rhyme.
Oh, I love that.
Never heard of it.
That's where that Aussie band
Never
Mother
heard.
Goose, who, can I just say, shit band, overrated, annoying, but nice people.
They're very nice people.
Are we talking about Mother Goose?
Yes.
Can I tell my story about Mother
Please
Goose?
do.
Where do you go?
Okay. Our manager at that time when we were with Texas.
You had a manager?
Yeah, Joe Galtieri.
Oh, the good manager.
Yeah, he gives me a
Italian,
call.
was he?
They just went to America. They'd made it as big as they could in Australia.
Yeah.
They've gone to America. They're in America, and their lead guitarist left.
Mother Goose.
Yes, and then my manager calls me, says Mother Goose's lead guitarist is gone. They would like
Gracious.
to fly you over to Los Angeles to join the band.
They can get you on a kid's fair.
Yeah. But
how you got the job.
No, we were just about to put out our album
Oh,
as Texas.
Tony, you idiot.
What?
I would have left.
No, I had to stick with the boys. I had to stick with the
That-
boys.
that
So I
didn't do
stayed
you
with the
any
boys.
good.
Well, not long after that, we put our album out,
And it went tin?
they split up.
Yes,
Was the
that's
name of your Texas, like when Texas put an album out, right? Did you call it, there's only two sure things in life, death and Texas?
Get it? Instead of Texas.
Yeah, yes, okay.
I have to explain sometimes.
Okay.
No, it's called, what was it called?
Hang on, let me listen to
What?
the crickets. Yeah, go on.
What?
The album.
The Texas album?
Yeah.
Real to Real.
Real to Real. Real, R-E-A-L,
I understand.
to Real, R-E-E-L.
Yeah, I feel you.
Very clever.
Yes. Yeah. But that was my story with Mother Goose. And
Well, I was playing in Taste at the Bondi Lifesaver, and there was this strange-looking guy in the audience, and I said, "You're from Mother Goose, aren't you?" I didn't know him, but I just thought thought it was him. It was Craig.
Yeah.
We went to my room. We drank a bottle of scotch, got drunk as. In taste, I used to wear knee-high boots. You remember those big boots?
Yeah.
Made in China
No, they were made in Richmond.
by that guy called Knee High.
Made in Richmond by a Greek guy.
This original Knee High.
So I get in the taxi to go to the airport. I left them in the boot of the taxi.
You
I
were in
ring up-
Richmond.
No, I was in Sydney.
Okay. Where were you going?
I was going to Melbourne.
Okay.
And I rang up the taxi company and said, I left my knee-high boots. And they go, we haven't got them. So who would wear them? Imagine you get in a taxi and there's an Indian guy in a pair of knee-high boots.
Sure, Marty wasn't there.
Did you drive taxi?
He liked those boots those
For a
days.
while.
Did you? Did you?
Yeah.
Because you've done a lot of things in your life.
Yeah, I have.
You drive taxis.
One time for a couple of weeks.
How'd that go?
Not so good.
Why?
Well, I hated people telling me where to go.
That's it.
You're not my boss. I would shout at them. We want to go to Nunawading. No, you don't. I want to go to Docklands. We don't want to. Well, bad luck. Shouldn't have got in. We had a lot of disagreements.
Yeah, I can see. Not meant for you, that job.
No.
Back to ZZ Top.
Okay.
I nearly called him GG Top.
Close.
You know about the beards?
Yeah.
They refused a $1 million paycheck offer from Gillette to
cut
shave
their
the
beard.
beards off on TV. $1
Wow.
million.
That's a lot of money for a beard.
Yeah, they said no.
That's like $50 a hair.
The only one that said yes was Frank Beard.
Who didn't have a beard.
They said, could you grow one?
He said, I can't. I got a condition.
It's called
And I'm
Kenitis.
finding out in a couple of days.
It's Kenitis. Because I
Yeah.
can't grow a beard.
You can't? I can.
Yeah, well, good for you. I wish I could.
But I've never done it.
Ah.
But when I was doing, what was it? Crazy for You. When I was in Sydney, I was up there for a year. And just for fun, I used to never shave for the whole week. And then on Sunday, when we didn't have a show, I used to shave. So by the end of the week, by Saturday, I had like a really full-on face of hairness. But I didn't like it because it was prickly on my pillow.
Yes, Tony doesn't like it either, do you? Tony can grow a beard. Looks like his head's on upside down.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I had a beard for a couple of months there.
He looked
but-
like a hazelnut.
Hazelnut. Hazelnut. Look here.
Did you like it when you grew the beard?
No, it was always itchy. And I felt dirty. Felt dirty.
Yeah, I felt like that.
Yeah.
What about ZZ Top on stage? We went and saw them. Do you remember? We went and saw them live. At
We went to see them. If I went with you, I don't remember.
Festival Hall. Yeah, we did. Oh, no, not Festival Hall. No,
Olympic
at
Park,
the
wasn't
entertainment set. Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
But they were terrible. Do you remember?
Yeah.
They're really
Were they
bad,
as bad
Marty.
as the Beach Boys when I saw them at the My Music
No,
Hall?
no one's as bad as the Beach Boys.
That was
at
that was
My
actually
Music Hall.
pretty bad.
You can see one song on YouTube because they pulled it off the air because it was on Channel 9, that concert, that Beach Boys live.
Brutal.
Okay.
Worst concert I've been to, apart from, well, it was not a bad concert. I went to see Bob Dylan at the My Music Bowl,
Yes.
and it rained and rained and rained. You know, you have to pay for seats or you have to sit at the back. We came up the side
Oh.
and sat sort of on that really, really steep grass bit that's inside the covers, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
you know when the covers come over the bowl,
Yeah.
the top bit, and there's a very, very steep bit of grass, right? We sat at the top of that, and when it rained, whoa, we all slid down onto the path, and we fell like 20 feet. It was far, and bang, hit the, in the middle of Bob Dylan, and I wasn't really enjoying the show anyway. So the security guard told us to get out, and we had to leave. But yeah, it's a shit story with a bad ending, but that's actually what happened.
No, that's
So he was good? He was good?
Bob Dylan, no, I don't think anybody's ever accused him of being good, but he's a good songwriter.
Yeah, that's true.
No, he's a bit annoying on stage. He'll do track 4 off album 8. No one knows it. He doesn't.
It's self-indulgent shit.
doesn't like to do
I
this.
saw Suzanne Vega live,
Oh.
and the word live, I think, was a bit overused
Oh.
because she came out, she said, "Hi, how are you?" and sat there on a stool and sang 12 songs without moving or talking.
I believe it.
And then at the end, "You guys have been great," and left.
Oh,
Well, apparently
Seriously.
the worst one is Barry White. He turned his back on the audience. He sat down because too fat to walk, and turned his back on the audience the whole show.
Kind of ironic he's not white.
That's right. Maybe he might have been racist.
It's hard to accuse somebody of that these days without people calling you racist.
Ooh.
That's right. That's right. I'm not.
They've got me. They've got me in a technicality.
Oh, they could get us a lot on this show. So, all right. Well, that's good. ZZ Top. The only other thing I've got to tell you is that,
Did they do Lagrange?
yeah,
Now there was a song
that's their song.
that really hopped along. That was a great.
that was a hopper.
Considering
That was
no
our song.
there was no words.
Oh, well, there was some. Texas town.
It's pretty much, but not much.
They didn't know how to make anything. They'd always say, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
Yeah.
but not many.
No, there's not many.
That was a great song. That was in 1974.
Was it really?
Yeah,
How do you know that?
because I bought Explosive Hits 1974.
I was on Ripper 76
You were.
with the bum. Yeah. Taste on a bum.
Was that your bum?
That was my bum.
I didn't think it was your bum.
No, it wasn't.
Because I jerked off over that bum and it wasn't your bum.
I hope it wasn't mine then.
No. If it was, hang on, show me your bum.
Here you go.
No, not you.
So, as I said, Tony and I saw them. Not so good. The sound, I never forget the bass sound. The
Can
worst
you tell me what
bass
was wrong
sound
with
I've
them?
ever heard. Hey?
What was wrong with them?
It was empty for one thing. It sounded really
not
empty.
their fault.
No, but
Yeah.
big band. And also the sound was atrocious.
You mean
And-
when you say it was empty, you mean there was nobody there?
No.
Wow.
The sound was empty. You know, like, was that you?
Mate.
You know, there's guitar and bass and drums, and when the guitar would do a solo, it was very empty, wasn't it?
When you say, I don't know what you mean by that.
It wasn't full. The sound wasn't
Yeah, it
full.
wasn't.
I understand the opposite of empty, Ken.
I knew you
I
were
really
gonna say
do.
that.
But I don't know what you're referring to regarding a song.
There was no. Again, is that you? There was no. I don't know how to describe it. Tony,
Like that?
Oh,
if you don't agree, just be quiet. You'd have to.
I
bark.
can't remember.
Well,
I can't remember what I had.
No, you've been on the
I can't
Wiki.
remember what I had for breakfast.
He was on the happy juice. What do you call it?
Did you take a lot of drugs in your time, Tony?
Pardon?
Hey. Okay, and there we have
That
your
answered
answer.
that.
Exhibit
No,
A.
I didn't hear you. The dog was barking.
Were you on the drugs in those days?
No, never.
Never?
Well, a little bit later on.
Really? What kind of drugs? Uppers, downers, innies, adders? What do you want?
Anything.
Anything.
Anything they offered
Anything.
me, I'd take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did they offer you?
No,
Aspirin?
actually, the first time I was offered anything was when we used to play the Bondi Lifesaver Club in Sydney. Any band that was around would always come there, and AC/DC would always come to see us play at the Bondi Lifesaver Club. And I was backstage.
What
and
band?
This was Texas.
Okay.
And
Not the Tony Catz band.
No, not the Tony.
He was
no.
the only person in that band, remember?
Please try again in a moment.
What's that? I got a dog barking. I got Siri on there
It was
in your pocket.
Suri. No, yeah, and that was the first time. That was the my mate Phil Rudd was trying to
Phil Rudd and the Heaters.
educate me on what.
Phil Rudd from AC/DC.
Phil Rudd had a band.
He was a drummer. That's Mike Rudd.
Oh, Mike Rudd.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Continue with your story.
yeah,
And
yeah.
the Heaters.
So Phil Rudd asked me if I would like some dessert before the show, and I said no thanks, and thank God I did
Because
I
it
don't-
was terrible cheesecake.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'd
Worst
ever be,
ever.
I don't think I'd be here if I had have said yes.
Phil Rudd offered you drugs. And
No,
Yeah.
cheesecake.
Yeah.
don't know.
What did he offer you?
He offered some powder before the show.
Powder. Ooh.
You can't get baby powder in
No,
America.
you can. We
No.
can. You can get it here. I love my powder. Don't make me not have powder.
Baby powder?
Yeah.
Talcum
It's made out of real baby.
No,
Hey.
talcum powder is banned because it's giving.
In America, not here. Only by Johnson & Johnson, not by the other people.
That's right.
Not by Cousins or Imperial Leather. I take Imperial Leather powder. I have it. I don't care. I'm going to die.
You don't care.
I'll die of powder.
You throw caution to the wind.
I've had a good life up until now.
Right now.
You're ruining it.
Actually, Tony, do you remember we were backstage at the place in St Kilda?
Bombay Rock.
No, in St Kilda, the big one, the venue. The
Crystal
venue.
Ballroom.
The venue, right?
Venue.
Now, AC/DC aren't in
Mickey's,
town.
Minnie's.
No, we're going with the venue.
All right.
AC/DC aren't in town. We're just about ready to go on, and Phil Rudd walks in.
Again.
And the Persuaders.
Again, and goes, "You got any cocaine?" And we go, "No." He walked out again, apparently got on his yacht and went to Sydney or something.
You know who did?
Who?
What?
The guy from Aerosmith.
Oh.
He snorted Peru.
That's what I heard.
He had a swimming pool for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. And who, what else? What else, Tony?
What about marijuana, Tony? Did you have a lot of marijuana?
No, not in those days.
I can't have that.
No.
Like, it makes me hungry.
Yeah.
I'll smoke half a joint and eat the other half.
I've never been that hungry.
No.
No.
No,
Let's just drag ourselves back to ZZTOP.
Yeah, yeah, I remember
Okay.
them. Well, all right. Well, as I said,
So how big a seller was Lagrange?
Lagrange didn't go number one.
What?
It certainly put,
Great song.
yeah, but you got to think number one sales. Think young girls. They're not getting down with ZZ Top
Why not?
because they were too busy getting down with Michael Jackson or someone like that.
He was a lot longer after them.
I looked up Lagrange sales and it's come up with commercial real estate.
Oh, no.
I can actually buy something in Lagrange.
Yeah.
Lagrange is a country town where they come from, I think, in Texas.
No. Well, if you mention Lagrange, it's all, you always think it's ZZ Top. You think ZZ Top, you'll always know the
Do
song.
they all come from the
Lagrange.
same town?
Yeah.
You don't know that.
It was their biggest hit.
That doesn't mean Michael Jackson came from Thriller.
No, we're talking about ZZ Top.
Oh,
Oh,
He was born in the town of Thriller. No.
Where?
That's very good. You're killing me today.
It's true.
You're killing me. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thanks, Kenneth.
I'm not getting any figures on Lagrange.
Are you kidding? Did you put in ZZ Top Lagrange?
Yeah.
And no sales?
Oh, it's not saying that there's no sales. Hang on, here we go. Maybe Wikipedia will.
I bought it.
Yeah.
I had it. Yeah.
Really?
I had
Oh,
it
you
on
bought
a
it.
single.
It made number 41.
That's horseshit.
Oh.
That was such a great. It's like a rock anthem. It really bops along. Dun, 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 dun. Can you play that on the ukulele?
No, I can't. It's
I
the only-
appreciate your honesty.
It's the only song I don't know, Marty.
could.
Come on, Marty. Give it a
And you can do the intro, Tony, the singing intro.
go.
You rock and roll
No,
boys.
Marty, no.
You're lucky I can't plug in my electric. I don't. Oh, it's close. All right, now sing it. Tony, sing.
You must been down.
Yeah, not
That takes us
You
down.
can see these two
Like a
knuckleheads.
shag outside
I got to
the
take a
green.
photo. I got
You
to
know
put
what
it
I'm
up.
talking about. Let me know
Best thing you've ever seen.
How about this one?
if you want to go.
She got legs. She knows how to use them. See? We can do that.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, beautiful. Why have you still got the price tag on this? Did you shoplift this
I
thing?
just bought it.
It's imported. That doesn't mean you have to need the... Like the guy who bought the Mona Lisa didn't leave the fucking
Well, if I
price
don't
tag
like
on.
it, I could take it back.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go.
What if we don't like it? Can
Now,
you
the
still
last
take
thing
it
we've
back?
got to say about this band
Okay.
is
Praise
in their
Jesus.
live show, they used to have vultures, buffaloes, and rattlesnakes on stage.
Where did they
That's-
get a buffalo?
Well, this is when they toured America. I don't think they brought it anywhere else because
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
true.
transport a buffalo. Let's face it,
It's hard.
it's not easy.
They won't let you take it on as cabin baggage. It won't fit.
have anything to
above,
declare.
It won't fit above your head.
Don't talk about buffaloes, dogs. You can't stand it.
Oh.
Now, you know what happened?
What?
The buffaloes rammed into a tank full of rattlesnakes and released them live on stage.
Awesome.
And the buffaloes kept pooing everywhere. So they didn't
That
keep
was
up.
the least of their problems
What are they doing pulling?
because they saw the snakes and shit themselves.
Oh.
And the band pooed too. You know who didn't poo? Their roadie. Do you know who their roadie was?
Who?
Fatso.
Fatso McGee.
Fatso
Fatso
toured with them.
McGee, yes, of course. I haven't seen Fatso McGee for a long time now.
He was here.
He was here last week.
Oh,
Couple of weeks
sitting
ago.
in the seat.
Oh,
a couple of weeks ago.
A couple of weeks.
oh.
I was here last week. Don't you remember me? Remember I parked on your petunias.
I remember,
You got cross.
that hurt.
Yeah.
I remember something. All right, well, we're going to take a break now that we actually made it to the end without the music.
Can I play
weird.
Sadie now?
Yes, please.
Thank you. I'm sorry we don't have time.
You gotta join in.
And we're out now.
Oh, Sadie, the cleaning lady. Da, 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 I
We
don't know
fade
the
to
words.
black.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
We up?
We're off.
We're off.
Right,
now.
get it to turn off.
And now it's time for Maury's Joke of the Week. This bloke got hit by a train crossing the train lines. Dreadful bloody accident. And he's turned up in hospital unconscious. He woke up after 6 months in a coma. And he's finally regained consciousness and they've all run round him and he said, "Oh, doctor, I can't feel my legs." And the doctor said, "Yeah, we had to cut off your arms."
Ken's Amazing Fact Challenge. 3 harmonies for the price of 1.
There you go.
Well
Shop
done.
around. You can't beat that.
3 facts, 1 is wrong. Tell me which one. Question number 1.
Yes, Ken.
Alex James, bassist for the band Blur,
Bleh.
demanded backstage 3 bottles of champagne and a carrot.
Good choice.
Question number 2. Millionaire Onassis covered his yacht bar stools with the softest substance known to man, whale scrotum skin. Number 3. The natural animal of Scotland is the dragon.
The natural animal of Scotland.
National, I think I meant to
The national animal.
I think I meant national. And Siri might have corrected me.
That's wrong.
Yes?
That is-
Why?
because the national animal of England is the dragon.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Do you know what it is? In Scotland?
In Scotland? Yeah, the halibut.
No.
It's the halibut.
No, it's a unicorn.
So 2 unicorns are standing on the beach
Yes.
watching the ark, Noah's Ark, disappear over the horizon. They're like, shit, was that today?
Back to the show.
Isn't it a good unicorn?
That is a
joke?
great joke. I didn't think you'd have a unicorn joke. I got to be honest.
I got them on everything. I got no other life. This is it. That's all I got. Jokes and this.
You
Kill
must
me
be
now.
very sad, love. Okay, we're back.
Yes, we are.
We're back. We're back, everybody.
Hey, Ken.
Anyone else here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Katzy?
Hello.
All right. Now, the movie today is a movie called House of Fog and Sand. Now, I know you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
It's a fantastic movie. One of my top 10.
Top 10.
I went and bought the DVD.
What's your number 1?
The Sunshine Boys.
Oh, bless you.
Yes.
Neil Simon. Beautiful
Neil
movie.
Simon.
And a play.
Yes, yes.
As well.
Number 2 is Duck Soup.
Interesting. Okay.
And number
That's obviously your favourite Marx Brothers film.
Yes, yes.
Better than Night at the Opera?
Oh, yeah. I don't like... I like Night at the Opera, but I don't like the rest of the stuff getting in the way. With the Marx Brothers, Duck Soup, it was all Marx Brothers, basically.
It's about the war.
Yeah. Remember, we're fighting for this woman's honour.
My favourite line from that movie. Want a light? Want a light? Not for me. Bad luck, 3 on a midget.
Yeah. That's at the circus. Yes. That's
Is
right.
it?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Sorry, you're right.
That's all right. Still a good line.
It's a great line. 3 on a midget.
How'd we get on there?
I don't know.
Talking about the movie.
Oh, yeah, the movie.
He made me think of
What's your favourite movie?
Me?
No, the other guy. Yes.
That's the microphone
No,
stand.
I watched my favourite movie the other night, actually.
Ah.
No,
National
yeah.
Lampoon Vacation in Las Vegas.
Oh, not even the good one.
Oh, no, it was very funny.
That's
very
actually the
funny.
3rd one.
That's it, yeah.
Is that?
Yes. The first
Chevy
one they
Chase.
go to Wally World. The second one they go to Europe. The third one they go to Las Vegas.
That's
You
why
know
it's-
them all, Marty.
That's why it's called National Lampoon Vegas. That's why he likes that one. He's not got them mixed up.
It's National Lampoon 3.
That's right.
Good choice.
Nobody has ever picked 3 as their favourite of anything. Even Rocky didn't
It-
stand up.
Out of the 3 of them, that was my favourite.
There were 5 of them, but okay.
What about Toy Story?
Toy
3.
Story 3 was good. I will give you that.
Ah, there you go.
Now, what's your favourite? What's your favourite movie?
Lawrence of Arabia.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's a long movie.
It's a long, yeah, trust
got an
me.
intermission.
Like some movies, you have popcorn. I grew tomatoes.
Jesus.
It's a long film. And then I love the porno version, Florence and Arabia.
That's Lawrence.
All right, we're back to House of Fog and Sand.
We
Now,
never really left, did we? No. Okay.
now this stars Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly.
Billy's sister.
Jennifer Connelly. Oh, Jennifer
From
Connelly.
Labyrinth.
Say that again.
From Labyrinth. I think I've said it wrong.
Labyrinth.
What is it?
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. All right.
Labyrinth.
He's giving you a. All right. So that's her.
That was David Bowie.
Yeah.
And you know what they made in that movie to make it hard? Because, it's about a maze, right?
Yeah.
Banana peel.
Did they?
And he gave him that idea, and he wouldn't tell him where he got that idea.
Do you know
David
that
Bowie.
he stepped?
Who?
David Bowie stepped over a banana peel.
Yeah, and got abducted by a pedophile.
Yeah.
True story?
True story.
I believe you.
Thousands wouldn't.
What a friggin' idiot you are.
That's one, yeah, but I do. I believe.
All
My
right.
mum used to say thousands wouldn't.
So who was in it?
Jennifer Connelly.
Okay,
Jennifer
it's Billy's sister.
Here he goes again.
Billy's sister.
Yeah, Billy's sister.
Okay.
And
Not Cyril Connolly.
playing the part
Of.
of Masood
That's nothing
Ami.
you'll have to worry about with your hair, Tony. Anybody playing with your
Jennifer
part.
Connelly, wasn't she related to Billy Connelly?
He's on a,
That's
three,
good.
it's on a 3-second delay.
That's a good idea.
And he didn't just say it once, he said it twice.
I don't know.
No, you don't.
Go.
All right.
Marty.
We should add him here for the metallic one.
Shut up.
Yeah, yeah.
Go on.
All right. Playing the part of immigrant Masood Ami Baharami,
They've certainly given him an immigrant's name.
Shouldn't swear.
Ben Kingsley.
Oh, I love him.
Ben
Did you see
Kingsley.
him in Gandhi?
Ben King.
Yeah. Gandhi.
You know Gandhi's sister or daughter, maybe wife. Anyway, Indira Gandhi, she was assassinated
Yes.
by an exploding bouquet. Did you know that?
No.
They handed her a bouquet of flowers and it blew up.
Really?
Blew her up. That's how they killed her. And at her funeral, they said, no flowers. That's a true story.
Wow. That's great. Didn't they do that to Hitler and didn't go off? I know that the guy, what's his name? Doesn't matter. He put a case underneath the table to kill Hitler.
Brad Pitt.
No, it's Tom Cruise, but
Sure it wasn't Brad Pitt?
no, it's Tom Cruise.
Really?
Yeah.
What movie are you talking about?
I don't know what movie you're talking about. I'm talking about the movie
Dirty
called-
Rotten Bastards or something?
No, not that one. No.
I don't think it's called that.
This is a real movie.
Yeah.
Which?
A real movie as opposed to a fake movie, which is not real.
What's the movie that Tom Cruise is in and he's German and he wants to assassinate Hitler? It's a true story, based on a true story. And they put the
Mission Implausible.
no, puts the case down near Hitler, and when they come in, this is a true story. Hitler feels the case and kicks it away because he doesn't want it in his leg space. It goes off. Everyone thinks Hitler's dead, and it killed all the people at the other end of the table. Hitler escaped. That's a true.
He
story.
lived.
He lived.
You see, we nearly made reservations that night. We were lucky.
That's right. Exactly right.
We dodged a bullet.
We did. Yeah. All right. So that's who we got. We got Ben Kingsley and Jennifer Connelly.
And that's it. No one else.
There's other people, but they're not famous.
No.
Okay.
And then some things happen.
Some things will happen. But first, I want to tell you the beautiful setup because I don't know who directed, but beautiful movie. This is how it starts: 7-Eleven at night, movie, convenience store. Goes in. The camera comes into the store.
Goes in a Kamakama. You just said.
Hey,
You just said he goes in a Kamakama the store. Is Kamakama the guy behind the counter? Did you hear about the guy? No, seriously. A guy in Elizabeth Street a couple of years ago tried to rob a 7-Eleven. Weapon? A snake. He brought it's true. He brought a snake out of a bag. Give me all your fucking money or I'll snake you. Right? Now, ordinarily that would work, but you've got to pick your target. Because the dude behind you snake me. Oh, I know it's good. I snake you.
oh, that's beautiful.
It's true.
Back in the box. All right, so the opening shot is the camera on the counter of the 7-Eleven, and there is
Going to come in a
we're going to call him Barani.
Are we?
Yeah, that's his last name.
Barani's
We'll call
actually kind of a bread.
him- well, all right. There's Masad Bahani, because I don't want you getting mixed up with a loaf of bread.
Okay, Mossad is the Jewish Secret Service.
Jewish Secret Service loaf of bread. Right.
Got it.
We better put the
Anyone else confused?
Let's put it.
Keep going.
All right. So what happens is
What happens is?
he's working 12
If you
to
think
7 in the morning, right?
12 to 7, 11.
Long shift.
The what shift?
Long shift.
That's only 7 hours. That's not long.
I thought he worked from 7 to 11.
No, that's
No, it's not called that.
No.
It's called that because it should cost us 7, but you pay 11.
that's right.
Right. Exactly. Okay.
So
Remember they used to do the microwave hot dogs?
yeah.
They don't do them now.
Why?
Kill people.
Did it?
Yeah, dreadful. But, whoa, man, there was something. When you were pissed coming home from a Texas concert, so I got to get something got to get this taste out of my mouth.
What have you been doing?
Yeah, well,
You got to get in for free.
yeah.
I liked the chili and cheese sauce on the hot dog.
But you had to microwave it yourself, and it was a very strange affair. They don't do them now. They only have the pies and the donuts.
Were the rolls on the hot spikes?
No. These are the ones that were actually in a paper bag,
Oh, no, I couldn't eat them.
pre-made,
That
and you
sounds
put it in the
horrible.
microwave.
No.
Come on, 1979, 1980.
Maybe in those days. We
What
were,
do you mean, mate? When you're middle-aged?
we were not as health conscious then.
No, you were in taste. Ironically.
No, I was in Texas then, 79.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened to taste?
They broke up. That's another story for another show.
Why don't we do taste one year?
It'd be a short show.
Yeah.
Notice I said 1 year.
Oh, 1 year. All right, sorry. All right,
Short
back,
show.
Back
Hey,
to
you guys had a
the
career.
back to the 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Now, what he does,
But you're back together now.
he's very tired.
Who is? Barani Morani.
Here we go again.
Mossad
Barani,
Barani.
He opens up a,
Here we go again.
a Mars bar.
Like I'm the only one keeping track.
What happened to Jennifer Connolly?
Shut up.
He eats the Mars bar.
Who does?
Barani.
Who's Barani?
Ben Kingsley.
I thought he was the guy who worked at 7-Eleven.
He is. That's Ben Kingsley.
Ben King. That's typecasting.
Well, yeah, different times.
What's the name of this film?
House of Fog and Sand.
Oh, yeah.
It will give you nothing, that, by the way. That.
No.
Anyhow, so he eats the...
If you see that in a real estate guide, don't buy it.
Exactly.
Is it going to be a fixer-upper?
Badass.
Pull her up.
A renovator's delight, they say. That's how they describe them.
So he eats the Mars bar, then takes 20 cents out of his pocket, puts it into the till. So straight away, brilliantly sets up that he's a very honest man, isn't it? It's lovely. Love a good shot.
You like that?
Yeah.
20 cents.
In those days, it might have been $1, perhaps.
How old's this film?
I'd have to look it up.
Must be a long time ago if it's
Why
only
bother with
20
these
cents
numbers?
for a
All right,
Mars
if you're going to
bar.
argue about the 20 cents, I'll see what
I'm just curious. When a Mars bar cost 20 cents was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's like 1983 or
Talk
something.
amongst yourself.
When was the last time you... I hate Mars bars. Am I the only one in the world who hates Mars bars?
No, cherry ripe is the best.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like
I agree.
Oh,
Cherry
yeah.
Ripe's an awesome chocolate.
2003 it was.
Okay, here's a little test. What's the number one selling chocolate bar in the world? Quick.
Kit Kat.
No.
The whip.
No. The whip.
The whip.
You're just making words up.
I did it.
Whip. It's actually Snickers.
Snickers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that. Snickers
is.
are pretty good.
that's
Pretty
true.
good.
It's the number one selling chocolate bar in the
I
world.
think that chocolate is getting too sweet. I think they're putting more sugar in.
Sure they are.
Yeah,
Remember
you're
your
right.
old Cadbury's milk chocolate bars?
Ye oldie,
Yes.
with a glass and a half of milk in every
They
bar.
were fantastic. Now they're very sweet.
Different recipe,
Don't like it.
different chef.
I don't like
He wouldn't work weekends.
No.
They got rid of him.
The kids weren't addicted enough is what they did. Put more sugar in it.
Sugar's addictive, do you think?
And a little heroin.
You don't think caffeine's addictive? That's
A
in the
little
chocolate?
heroin.
Heroin?
All right. Now,
Heroin.
reformed drug addict Kathy,
Yeah. Another one.
which is Jennifer Connolly.
Jennifer Aniston.
I thought you were going to say something.
I was going to say Billy Connolly again, but his sister.
No, she's got a California house
Right.
that she got from her father.
A California
Don't
bungalow.
forget,
They
it
have
is a
them in
bungalow.
Caulfield.
Yeah, beautiful houses too. Bungalows.
I owned one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Marty.
what happened?
I sold it in a pub.
Lost
You
it
make
in
a
pub.
profit?
You mean you lost it?
Not
in
so
a pub.
much.
All right. So the county has taken away the house for not paying back taxes because she's an alcoholic, got no job.
Right. Like Texas, Tony.
Exactly.
Then the house is bought by Bahani.
Bahani.
Barani.
Bahani.
Yeah.
Bahani Barani.
He intends to fix it up and sell it quickly.
Bahani Barana.
Yeah, because he
Make
got
it
it.
profit.
Listen to this. This is good.
This is the guy that works in 7-Eleven.
He got it. Yeah, got it at an auction very cheap.
What kind of auction?
Not deceased.
Estate?
Estate. That'll do it.
You were right. Deceased
Well,
estate.
yeah, but she owned it, but it was because of taxes that she lost it.
Okay.
A lot of people lost their...
Yeah, so she
Thanks,
wants
okay.
the house back.
Right.
And she tries to get it back from him, and he says, I will sell it back to you, because he's a very honest man, but you must pay whatever it cost house value.
Yeah.
It comes back at $174,000, nowhere near what he paid for it.
More, you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's making a profit.
Oh, he's making a good profit.
That's the 7-Eleven training.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know, yeah, exactly.
So buy it for 7, sell it for 11.
That's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah. So she, Kathy,
Yeah.
she's drunk.
Who isn't?
She lives now in a storage unit, right?
In a storage unit.
Yeah, you know the ones that you go and, Storage King. She lives in one
Oh,
of them.
yeah, cool.
She's
Yeah,
one of them.
yeah,
She's got no
I
money.
love them. They're
She's
nice.
broke. And this guy Lester is a policeman. So
Lester.
he drops by to tell her, you shouldn't really be in there. You can't live in there.
No.
And she tells him of all my troubles, and the guy won't sell me the house. He said, well, come and have a drink. Now, she's an alcoholic.
What better?
Starts drinking again.
They do that.
That's the trouble.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
a barman at AA,
Yeah.
Yeah.
A barman and a...
Yeah. It's a good job.
Didn't last.
They love me.
So, oh. So now, she's been kicked out of the...
I'm with you.
kicked out of storage unit. She's forced to live in the car. Now she's living in a car.
Couldn't she put the car in the storage unit?
Well, she wasn't paying the rent. You
Can't.
see?
So now she got to pay the rent on the car?
That's right. That's all. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to get really good. You're going to love this.
I'm waiting for the bit to where it gets
Yeah,
good.
really, I'm getting excited now.
She's drinking again,
Yeah.
and Lester, the cop, comes to her rescue.
Yeah.
Sets her up in a motel.
Was his name We Forget?
Lest we forget.
He got it.
I got it.
All right.
Very good, Marty.
So, you like this when you listen to the podcast? Should we wait?
You're very funny. Very funny.
But I mean, should we
You're very
wait
kind.
to let you laugh?
Yeah.
All right. So, Lester puts her into a hotel. Now, that's a bit sus, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's
He's an alcoholic.
No, she's an alcoholic.
Oh.
But he's got second motives, hasn't he? He wants
Very
her for
sus.
sure. He wants her.
Yeah.
They have an affair, and he leaves his wife and children. This is a policeman.
Okay.
Then the guy, Barani, he sees her out again in the driveway. He goes out and goes, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of here. And she's drunk.
She got thrown out of the car.
Yeah.
She has to live in the driveway now.
She's living in a gutter.
She's working her way. Yeah. Eventually, she's been in the house. She's been in the storage unit, in the car. That's right out of that. She's in the driveway. Soon, gutter. Next, drain. And then it will go. This is my bit.
That's right. It 3.
Yeah, we all float down here, except you.
So then what happens is she starts punching at him and everything. She's really drunk.
Oh.
And they take her in. They're lovely people, these
Baranis?
Barani and his wife. And
It's a
he's
breed,
got, got 2 kids. Got a little kid and a bigger kid. The
Okay, that
Baranis.
usually happens, unless
The
they're
Baranis.
twins.
The Baranis.
Yes, I love those Baranis.
Yeah, they're great. Everyone loves them.
Brownie banana,
Yeah. So
my
then,
favourite ice cream. Can't get them anymore.
no, you can't. They're good ice cream.
You can buy them in the box, though.
Can you?
Yeah.
You like them, Barney bananas?
Never heard of him.
Never heard.
Oh, shut up. Barney banana, are you kidding me?
Oh. So then they take her in and they look after her. Right now she's asleep.
Never heard of him.
She's asleep.
Who is?
Forgotten her name. Kathy.
She's
The alcoholic.
exhausted from
The
all the
alcoholic.
moves.
The alcoholic.
Moving will
alcoholic.
wear you out.
Yeah, yes, that's right. It's the number 1 killer, movies.
Oh,
Moving
yeah.
out.
Well, loneliness.
Yes, true. And so she wakes up.
You're so loud in my ears.
She wakes up and she's really upset and disorientated. She starts
Not
fighting.
disoriented.
Could be. She's
Okay.
fighting
Yeah. With who?
with them.
Who?
The Baranis.
There's 2 Baranis.
Mr. and Mrs.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw you off the trail.
Okay.
So they grab her, but they bruise her because she's out of control. Out of control. So then she runs out.
When does the fog and the sand come in?
There's no fog and sand in this show. I'm telling you now.
You know what?
You said
And
this
this
is
might
the
have
name of
been
the
my-
movie.
I hate movies that promise something and don't deliver.
Yes.
You know what? Did that to me? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
There wasn't once.
Not one. No tigers, no dragons. Then I realised they were all crouching and hiding.
This should have been called Barani and I.
Yes.
That would have made
That would
sense.
have been
Runny
better.
banana.
Yeah.
Yes, all right. So
And bring in the David Bowie
here comes
element.
Here's a bit of a twist.
Okay.
So she's got the bruises. They've had a fight.
Who has?
Kathy,
Barani.
Are you sure
Kathy,
we're recording this?
alcoholic. If we're not, we're wasting a lot of time. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So she goes back to Lester, the cop.
We forget.
He sees the marks.
Yes.
Or he gets upset.
That's we forget. What happened?
He said, I'm going to get him.
Gonna get the Baranis.
I'm going to get him. It's going to be trouble. So, the boy, the Barani takes his son.
He's got a son now.
Yeah, remember I told you he's got two sons.
Oh,
A little
that's
one
right.
And a big one.
And the wife.
Yeah.
So there's 4 Baranis.
Yeah. But he's
Doesn't make it right.
No, but he's taken the big Barani, the
Yeah.
bigger son, older son, to, like...
How big's the son?
Let's say 14 is. One of the, look at this little moustache.
Yeah,
I
they
don't like
can't
that. I
grow.
don't like that when they do that.
They don't count.
Yeah.
No.
So he takes him to on an outing. He's going.
It's nice to get out.
He's going. It's good. It's good. He's going into a building. Now Lester has followed him.
Who's Lester?
The cop.
He's a cop?
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
So he runs out
Oh, yeah.
and he goes.
Oh, he's the
"Ah!"
one who saw the bruises.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going, "Get down! You're in big trouble, you two." And they haven't done anything, but they are Eastern appearance. So
What's Eastern appearance?
you
Like someone from
Arabic,
Arabic.
Burwood.
not Druid. And so the son reaches into his pocket.
Don't do that.
No,
Don't do that.
no. I think he's gone for his wallet.
No. Don't do that. They'll
Cop
shoot
shoots
you.
him.
Yeah, they do that.
Oh.
Kills him. Kills his son.
Kills him deader than dead.
Now, if you think
Deader than a bass player from Metallica.
if you think it's got a happy ending, think again.
I wasn't thinking that.
All right.
I was thinking.
I
it
love
has
a happy ending.
You know what I was
Well, you
thinking?
want-
It has a
I
distant
love a happy
ending, is what I was thinking.
Mate.
What? What'd you say?
I thought it had a distinct ending. No, forget it. Go on.
He's being rude.
Who?
I did it. I said I like a happy ending. Go, tell it.
All right.
This is a family show.
Yeah,
That kind of smut won't run here.
that's right.
Shut the fuck up. All right.
So, now this is very sad. Barani goes home to tell the wife
Mrs. Barani.
that the boy's been killed. Tells her, she breaks down, they hug, very sad. She's moping around the house, very sad.
She breaks down.
Yeah. Oh,
Ironically, so did his car.
well, I
Funny
don't know
you should
about
say
that.
because.
So listen to this bit.
Oh,
This is it.
what's it?
Next thing we see,
Yeah,
Barani,
Barani. They
his
can't
wife,
all be called Barani.
Mr. Barani.
Surely.
Mr. Barani.
Surely they have names.
Don't call me Shirley. Mrs. Barani. He puts a plastic bag over her head, ties it up, does the same to himself. Gaffer tape. They lie down, and they both die.
What about the other kid?
I forgot about him. I guess he went to welfare. They don't say much about him. But isn't that terrible?
You know what he died of?
Ah, very sad story.
Loneliness.
What?
Loneliness.
I died of lonely. He would be lonely. So what do you think about that?
I think that's
Amazing.
terrible.
Well,
Amazing
I
film,
th-
Ken.
You know
It
what
is a
that sounds
great-
like to me?
Yes.
They ran out of money.
Do you think?
Yeah. They were originally, at the end, was going to be a big car chase. A big car chase through the streets of Mumbai.
Yes.
But they ran out of money. So they thought, let's just bag their heads. Cost us $80.
Now, Kathy returns to the house.
Oh, it's not over.
I thought it was. And they're dead.
Sounded like so.
She realises it's her fault.
Yeah.
So she curls up and sleeps on the bed with him. Eventually, the police come, and the movie ends with Kathy answering the officer's questions. Yes, she is Kathy Nicolo. He asks, "Is this her house?" And she says, "No."
Why?
Oh,
Well, she's finally come to her senses. The house belongs to them still, even though they're all dead.
and she had the bruises on her arms.
But that was her fault, those bruises,
Oh,
Why?
because she was fighting with him. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, that cop, he was the problem. There you go. Great movie, huh?
Oh,
It was a good movie, wasn't
Solid
it?
film, yeah.
If you want to rent
You didn't
it...
go to sleep, so
Very
it must
good,
have been
mate.
all
Yeah,
right.
you stayed awake. Well, if you want to rent it, it's called House of Sand and Fog.
And if you don't want to rent us, it's called...
Poltergeist 2.
Yeah. No. What is the one
us
that you
out.
like?
You two. There's two of them. Let's have a bit of music to go out with. Now give Marty one. Give him the banjo one. Let's come on, do your... Let's hear Tony Catz do his big hit.
What are you going to do, Tony?
With Sadie.
All right.
No, your big hits. Your big hits. No, your big hits. We Are My Sunshine.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Hey! Good work, Tony. Very good.
Yeah, very good.
We'll be back next week. Back next week. The dog's gone crazy.
Thank you.